Hello! Hello. Not much to say before this one. How are we all doing? Are we good? Is it early in the morning? It is... Actually, it's not early in the morning for me. It's noon. Almost noon, literally. Because I streamed Ace Attorney a little bit later than when I streamed Zero Escape. I think I was streaming Zero Escape at like 9 AM or something. I don't remember. Silly. Hi. Today we are going to be continuing Turnabout Corner on day 2. We're starting with the investigation again. I'm gonna try to not laugh as much when I'm reading Walkie's dialogue. That's a completely knee-jerk embarrassment reaction, is to burst out laughing. Not because I think Walkie's cringe and fail, but because speaking like that is not normal for me. I don't talk like that. And it's a completely like... You all know. You were listening to Walkie's dialogue. You know what he's talking like. I don't sound like that. So, it was just embarrassment for me. Let's go. Let me move my window. Okay. Yeah, I was up really early for Chikoshi's Nightmare. I think it's because I was like, well, I seem to keep doing like 5 hours, so that means I have to start earlier. And Ace Attorney lasts a bit per day, so I get to start a little bit later. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it to that trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Walkie made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with the panties to bother with the real case. But it was a good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Also, let me know if my levels are rated at all, because I had to change them for... What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing that caused me to have to change my levels, but I had to change them. I love Mr. Hat's animation a lot. It's really good. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him. Hello? Ah! Miss Tiala! Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. I do love Trucy. She's so good. Do you think Walkie will be okay? Well, he's not guilty. Yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations! Ah, way to put the pressure on a guy! Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Alright. What's up? Marriage. Are you sure about marrying to the Katake family? I'm fine with it. And I love Walkie with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet! So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Walkie first meet, anyway? Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections. Oh, we don't... We met at my old job, actually. Does she have a cape? Ah, office romance! Oh no, it's just like a really long scarf. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? I have no idea what her design is supposed to evoke. Maybe just good girl? I mean, like, the wings and the lucky charm on the chest is like something, but I don't know. Do you know what the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Oh. Yeah. Mr. Katake wants to quit being a gangster? I read that wrong. He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. Oh, that's right! You have the Ace Attorney 4 art book! Oh, I wish I was you! I want that so bad! He only announced it recently out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. I wonder if this explains that apron? I can't imagine Walkie going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at the age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Katake family's been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap! They've even got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going on. Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Waki's operation. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus. Apparently, yes. This is Clank about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye! So I gotta go in, get another doctor to patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki's always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. Little blurb is, she's designed to look like someone Waki would find attractive. Her hair is shaped to look like a nurse's cap. Oh, okay. Who's saying? Apollo. I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Capcom was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. Shut up. Shut up, Aster. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Quote-unquote operation. Maybe it's time to play the Maractus Clinic a visit. I should be getting home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right! Leave it to me! Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay? It's alright. I believe in you. Bye. I don't know if there's anything to examine. Waki's supposed to evoke a fox. I couldn't have is tell to work? No. I don't know how to say it doesn't matter. Where are we going? Is Phoenix still here? No. But all this shit is still here. Alright, let's go to the clinic. Nope. Shit. In the garage, I guess. No. No. I mean, they'll probably say more if I look in the thing again. Where we find our pennies, isn't it, Trucy? And I can't thank you enough, Apollo! Well, thank you for saying thank you. Oh, you're making fun of the noodle sign. Yeah. This place pretty big performer. You know what Daddy says. It doesn't cost anything to be polite, and it could bring you more business. Typical. Just kidding. I really am grateful. Okay. Guess examine the clinic, I don't know. Predators to the Maractus Clinic. The walls and posts are so tightly polished I can see my face in them. Wait, my hair is a little flat. There. Perfect. Apollo. Okay. I said we were gonna give the clinic a visit, but I don't think we were doing that yet. I want to go inside. Okay. Oh, we get to play the game of where the fuck am I supposed to be? Poor Mr. Muldoon. His dance was standing here since the whole thing started. It almost looks at home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for children. I think its owner would disagree. Okay. Can I get in the trash can? Oh, I can also open the guide. I have human hands to do things with. I've actually left it open on my phone the whole time. But if you want to hold the guide, it's okay. You can also do this. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to go to the fucking detention center. Well, I want to look in the trash can. Because I'm a little garbage person. Where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Yes, I want it. Something near the bottom. Yeah! Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up. Finally. Finally. Okay. That's from the agency, then you go to the detention center, right? Yeah. There we go. Looks like Walkie's up for questioning. I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir. The other... Ah! You mean the panty snatcher? Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too? I'm the trash man. I come out and I throw trash all over the ring. Thanks, Esther. Hope I don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. He's a bit precious, I'll give him that. God, the sad music. Please, keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Does he have anything to say about the badge? Ooh, we got some crunchies. Fine, ignore my evidence. See if I care. I wonder what he's thinking. On second thought, let's not go there. Okay. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait! I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to it, to do it, nothing more. You want to know the trick in my panties, right? You're here too? Hmm? Oh, great Trucy, teach me! Eh? I must know the secret of your panties! My very existence hangs in the balance! Please, make me your apprentice! Apollo, help! I don't know, I think he'd be a great, lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo! I think like the back of his... I think like half of his hair is white. Unless that was his... No, I don't think it was his collar. Could you relay what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? That would hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night, of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that, at the victim. Excuse me. That's when I should stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen! And the next moment, a shot was fired! And this is all- Oh, this is Apollo. This is all true? Really? My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything you'd want to hide more than panty snatching, true. It sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all. How I wish it weren't so. Alright. It's supposed to be an undercut, I think. It looks fucking weird. Do you want anything? No. Look at your phone. Okay, I don't think he's gonna say anything. So I guess we're done here. Really? Okay. Okay. Let's go to the fucking park again. Nope. Oh, why is it crunching? Do I have anything open? Here, let me force quit Discord. See if that helps. If not, we might have just crunchies. Where am I going? I'm going to the park. Design blurb. The designers asked for a beautiful scholar character. The beautiful part turned out to be difficult. The result is Wesley. No. Oh. Yipes! She's back! It's her house. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, Little Plum, what's up? I think all this is having a negative influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Well, I was just doing- a man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes! Sorry, I caught him! Can't hold the guide yet now, I must reset my computer. I'm so sorry. It's okay, I have a guide open, you don't have to. I feel bad holding it myself, though. It feels like cheating. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. But enough of bloomers. What about my son, Walkie? Walkie? Well, he's clearly. Yes, ma'am! This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. No. Wrong one. Walkie. He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude! But life does have an appeal for that age. I don't even remember how old Walkie is. I think he's like 18 or 19. Maybe 20 at the oldest. I remember he's young. Particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that! It was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Walkie. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom. Words do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Walkie's father? They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they? Wiki says 19. Okay. It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon's from his mansion. We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. Oh, to yearn for that. Worldwide. Under the rank and file of access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. Ha ha ha! She doesn't seem too concerned, at least. Alita Diala. I wonder if her name's supposed to be a pun, I don't know. Yeah, Walkie's fiance. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose. She's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, little plum. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot. I can see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough. But, you know... Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long. You start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is? It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition. My drink is probably still way too hot to drink. I'm gonna take the lid off. The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Walkie seems, well... It seems like he's against his father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. Why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? Wahaha! It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. Let's see. Something must be up. Is this hot? Yes. It's hot. We'll see things the way the boss sees them. Someday. Alright. That's it. Do we have anything to show her? No, I'm not gonna present a gun to her. I don't think the knife is smart either. Walkie's checkup. Anything to say? Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about. Alright. Thank you for liking my pain noise. We go in here? the right place. Where the fuck would we go now? Is Eldoon in? Hey! Hey, it's Mr. Eldoon! Oh, Mr. Eldoon! What's wrong? So, you found my stand. I don't remember how I read his voice. Words. Dialogue. That's why I'm here. Thank you. Ah! But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back! That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go. Ah. I see. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll! And in death, he's after my neck, I tell ya. Ah! Can't even cook an honest noodle! He? Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus? I tell ya. It's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. I love that that's like his thing. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Let's stand. For generations, it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell you. Watch what you say or it might become true. Oh, I'm sorry that your computer is angry. That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed out from generation to generation. Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it. That's right! You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it? Good memory, Trucy doll. Aye, I was good. I was a go-getter back in my day. Till my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Ah, let old noodles lie, that's what I say. Just trying to get an idea of what he did, anyway. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that! Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? I couldn't help but sense enmity there. Enmity? I hate him. Hated. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob. You mean the Kataki family? There always happened one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So we started giving the Kataki family a good deal. A deal? Every 5th operation for free. It sounds busted. He stole the idea from my pops. 1 free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about insurance companies? Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it's got him in good faith with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Up to my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation. Can't hurt to ask, Apollo. Alright, what's up? Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon. Imagine if you walk into a doctor's office and the dude's name is Eldoon. Just noodle backwards. Figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last. So, Mr. Maractus was your rival? You like those onions they put in soup broth? Yeah, kinda. You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like him, why that's just fine. For people who hate him, I hate onions! Hate them! Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way for a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion! Onion boy, that's what I called him! So, you weren't exactly friends. Ha! Me and Pal Maractus. Ever since preschool we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Dude, just move. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past me without so much as a howdy. I see. That's right, I was a surgeon long before he was, you know? And that no-good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that! Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. By way of apology. You ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Maractus, aren't you? Yes! Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor, that's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll. Right! Thanks, Mr. Aldoon! I guess the time spent listening to a complaint wasn't entirely wasted. Go, Onion. Fetch me the tools. What now? Fuck. What do you have anything to say about any of the evidence I have? What do I have? Words? Sorry, I don't know fucking anything. Alright. Park open now? Don't think it would a pathologic Ace Attorney crossover. It sounds like it sucks. Nope. Well, maybe go back to the agency. When in doubt, go back. No, I'm gonna think about Daniel Jankowski's Sprite and you can't stop me. No! Nope. Up. Literally the least enjoyable game ever. Where are my locations? Right there. Right there. Tension center? Hey. I was hoping to meet with a client. Walkie-talkie's just finished questioning. I'll bring him in out. Out, out, out. Great! Finally! Yo, sup, my little imposter? Ah! What do you call me? Damn, it's you? Sorry, G. Thought you were Alita. My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. It's a Clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl, alright? If you're gonna drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl? Cause she's so much more than that, G! She's like an angel! A fallen angel! So, what can I do for you? What do you say? Could you imagine if there was a game that was as much of a slog as Pathologic but had dudes named Aldoon? Oh my god. I guess you are a little imposter. Come here. You don't look so chipper today, Walkie. Worried about your heart condition, maybe? Taking my exams. Taking my I didn't realize he said eye exams last time. Okay. Very I'm gonna fade away. Leave to here. What's the relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bulimia cure so close to your heart, if not intended to immediately, it could kill you. Man, I try to hear that! A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you could get leave for me. You're my lawyer. Aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. What does that mean? Oh, like golf. Not like I don't know. I mean, I could examine the officer. What's up? Security guard. Stands here, watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure he's breathing. Alright. So, I hear you're to be married next month? Straight up! We poured the... What? We poured the nuptial 40 right out on the stoop? I don't know alcohol words. Alita, oh, Snapple Cakes, she's so fine! I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague. Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you. I best hold on my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what's past is past. She knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there. You feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past. He's actually talking about prolific Sonic musicians Crush 40. Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Pal Maractus? There's something you should know. Wikitakas are having what you might call a feud with the Rivals family. So about 6 months back, I go into Rivals turf, packing a knife, right? And you were shot? Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that? So you were taken to the Maractus clinic then? You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know? Sorry, I'm so Porky Pig lately. I'd hate to have to be in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kitaki's scary enough when he's not angry. But the bullet that hit you... it was never removed? It's still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose! The Rivals paid him off, I'm sure of it! I need to hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being mean. A man. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not up to all my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make some money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better to live fast and die young. No. Ugh. Wait till I run in the yard. What? Oh, I added an in. Wait till I run the yard. Then everyone will know what time it is. That's right. OG time all the time. Represent. Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think that's what OG means, Jersey. Alright. He probably doesn't have anything to say about any of this. What about your fucking... yeah, whatever. He's preoccupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence. Alright. Alita, man, Alita. Alright, he wants his fucking fiance. Oh, getting pop crackles. Where the fuck am I? I don't even know where she would be. Okay. Well, we've got to check. Sorry. Well, we've got to check this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me. Hey, it's you from yesterday. That's the same offer that was fuck. I was standing at the I'm so sorry. That's the same officer that was standing up by the park yesterday. Business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved. But what part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park. Okay. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. I don't think the slippers are it. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Well, can I, like, look at them? Fuck. Did you move to the other screen of the Kentucky mansion? No. Oh, would you look at that? Alright. It's just the park. Alright, let me open the thing. Oh, I see. Okay, I gotta trigger something. Hey, bud. Look at this. I bought these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So the killer Mr. Stickler says he saw that night was... Guess it was me? I was there after all. Ah! We're finished. Yo, Walkie! Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? Huh. You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. Okay, thanks, Walkie. Fuck. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet in my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Oh, I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, you say? I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him. Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you're more than whack than I am. Not saying something. But I was serious. The thing is, I don't remember what happened next to all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, and I guess it was probably me who did him in, you know what I'm saying? Thanks, Walkie. A lot of confidence there. Alright. Now I've triggered it. I fucking hate this triggered me, man. Look at that crowd over by the park! Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!" Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't her forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my god, he's so cool! Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them, they'll love it. Oh, he's so cute! They're so excited. Doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal. Oh. Oh, thank you, Aster, for adding permitted term gay boy, so. What does that mean? This is surreal. Oh my god, you have to allow gay boy again. Aster. Thank you. I wish I could just permanently whitelist gay in any permutations of it. Fuck. So you were investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. Clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad! It looks like such a nice bike, too! Hard to believe that it could break just from that. Ah, it's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. They're clog the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, terror forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ah. In any event, I'm off to get fuck. I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, she's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. Off Wiedersehen, baby! Oh my god, there he goes! And the forecast for the park today. Gloomy skies. Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo. Okay. Fuck. Oh, does something with the scene look different to you? Yeah, the fucking mat's gone. The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it? Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing fervently to the trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there! If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky, hello! You seem as gloomy as ever. Let me move right where I'm sitting. This is miserable. Miserable! I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles for that Glimmer's fop. Glimmer's? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin? What are the point? Doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks in his shiny change catch-all... Fuck. I'm sorry. When he walks in... I have to read this. When he walks his shiny change catch... Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm not saying it. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. What's up? Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details! Oh, well... He helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives. Sounds like something you can be reprimanded for. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous. Right. Prosecutor should be cool of wit and with a furrowed brow. Less glamorous and more simorous, you know? No, actually, I don't. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. What? Really? He was the one? Also, Emma was vaguing Edgeworth there, if you didn't know. She likes Edgeworth. You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. I love that she just assumes that. One of Phoenix's boys! What exactly happened 7 years ago? I love that she says that too, because Phoenix has only ever had female assistants. Whenever she snackers, I only think of the second finger Corrientos. God! I'd never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway. Thanks. You get? Do you mind me asking what exactly it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that? Oh! You want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller and glue? This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh! Does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was the night. Everyone to know Everyone to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty snatching student witness, for instance. Ah! So with that kid! Right! What? Wanna try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of in opposing teams and all. Oh, you're friends! And, to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Oh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. I love her. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Yeah. It's video game. Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit! Right, allow me to explain. I love that the music starts up and then immediately stops. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit. Why does this not fill me with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? Let's check this one out. Fuck. Eh. If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Oh, okay. We're on rails. Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Oh, this is so exciting! Alright, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. Okay. How am I supposed to do that? Just touch the screen where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. It doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over. You just scoop all that plaster back up into the dirt. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right! Just touch it directly with the fucking hairdryer. There, give it a shot. Fuck. I love video games. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink the fuck. Don't take the roller tight now and roll it up and down. Keep going till you get enough ink on there for a good print. I'm sorry that I can't fucking talk today. I can't talk usually, but... Right, now the one we've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes! Bit. Let's see if we get a match. Wow. So the shoe prints belong to Walkie-Talkie after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the signs at work. Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better. She's definitely way more into this than I am. It's cool, Apollo. Fuck you. Just let me know if you want to do some more. Yeah, of course I do. I'll be here solving the case. With science. Well, that certainly brightened her mood. How do I activate it? More. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on! Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Well, there's 3 sets in here, and we've only done 1. Pick which print you want to analyze. Let's do this one. This will be Wesley, probably. Why aren't the victims' shoe prints here, like, at all? Oh! Oops, I spilled it. Okay, looking good. Not really. Next, dry the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Thank God. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Big is the wedge on this. Right, now the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Right. What the fuck is this? Let's see if we get a match. I want to look at everybody's footprints. Is there hers? Clavier's. I love his branded boots. That's Wesley. Plums are just flat. Miss Unwalkies. Square. Just normal sticker. Fucking tire treads, alright. Alright. The Governor shoes are real good. This is a personal anecdote. having this specific information is really good to me as an artist, having all these details, to the point that and this is also a thing that Sonic does. You get to see the bottom of characters' shoes a lot, and it's really important to their character, because, I mean, I think like, maybe 35% of Sonic characters are feet. Their feet are very big. And one time when I was drawing Yuji, I fucking battered into Alex's DMs like, hey, has there been any like art of the bottom of Yuji's shoes? And this is why. This compared with Sonic, because this is such a boon to have of what the bottom of characters' shoes look like. You never think about that, but like shoes all look different on the bottom, and it's fucking annoying when you don't know what they look like. Why is there a nail? It's probably just in the ground or something. So, these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms the testimony, the final version of it at least. Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing. Alright, last one, let's go. I still wish there was art at the bottom of Yuji's Deku Kicks. Yeah. I mean, I think I managed to find like one panel that showed the bottom of his shoes, and it's basically just like slightly swirly, or at least maybe that's what I decided to do. I don't remember. You have enough opportunities to find it because he does mad kicks a lot in the manga. I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science. Alright. What's this one? Fuck. Pull the manga over lunch to get back to you. I mean, I've looked before. You don't need to. I don't need them right now. Next, dry the plaster. You don't need an excuse to read the Jujutsu Kaisen. You physically own it. You can read it whenever you want. Okay, stuck in the mold. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the one you'll be waiting for. Let's take our print. This is me saying I want an excuse to reread Origin of Obedience. You can just do it. You can read manga whenever you want, when you own it. And also when you're subscribed to Viz and other ways to read manga. Ready? Here goes! Leaf. Huh. That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I could say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print any print on our list. I wish Trucy and Apollo's prints were in the database. A mystery print. That's just me being artist. I want to see what the shoe prints look like. This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. This is a shoe print of someone kind, though. What? This is a shoe print of oh, fuck. Of some kind, though. That's certain. Not someone kind. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to the Elton's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you! Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. Yeah. Pretty sure I've seen something that would have left a print like that. You know, I think I have your culprit right here. Oh, crunchy. Know what I'm eating? Snacks? Snacks. Or precisely, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I eat chocolate snackoos. Snackoos. I had no idea. I think she means you picked the wrong evidence, Apollo. Wait, what did I fucking pick? I had no idea. Wait, what did I click? I'm sure I hit the slippers. Fine, whatever, Emma. I know I'm right. Fuck you. my fucking slippers. They say the Miraculous Clinic. Hey! What? This slipper, look right here. I think I see a toe mark. A toe mark? You think we can get a print off that? Sure. Does that prints? Toes have prints just like fingers do, you know? Would those embed on slippers? This little clue might be a gold mine. Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints, so we won't know whose it is. I guess that would be too much to hope for. Imagine if they also took your toe prints. Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it. Talk? No? Okay. Damn it. Does she want the fucking shit? God, why is it so crunchy? It's the very basis of modern forensic science. Guess you can put it that way. Analyze the slipper. Oh, right. You two know how to adjust for prints on your own now. Make sure to examine anything you find that might have fingerprints on it. Okay. Oh my god, why is it so crispy? Oh, I'm sorry for the crispy audio. Could this be a print? Why would there be a Oh, you mean a toe print? Good call, Apollo! I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. Oh god, it hates it. Do I have anything open? Hang on. I can close Firefox. Nothing else is worth. I don't need Steam. Fuck out of here, Steam. Go away, Steam. Out. Out, out, out. I think Steam is just up in the background. I don't have it active. Okay. Not really. Sorry. This would be a vital piece of evidence. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe? Wow, I feel like the case is solved already! What next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it! Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice? I guess so. I'm not sure she really qualifies as an expert. Now what? Big toe print found. Alright, here. It's quite a bigger print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print off the other shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints matched, you'd know the same person or both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? I don't. No, I can't think of anything I might have with a toe print on it. Ah, well, it was too much to hope for, I suppose. Let me know if you find something. Toe print sample. I don't even remember how you get that. I think I'm done here. I don't think it's here. Yeah. Nameplate Kentucky. So cool. Short and blunt, like a nigga gangster. Let's change our name. How about WAA? Maybe that's too short and blunt. What do you think? No comment. Leave. no, I didn't mean to go there. What? Oh. Yeah, I did bind it correctly. Save game, yes. Continue. You didn't trigger Emma giving you the orders to get you into the clinic, did you? Oh. Sorry, just checking. Alright, back to the park. Orders to let you into the clinic. I guess she wants the fucking slippers again? I don't know. Emma! I know it's the slipper! Oh god! Fuck! I'm opening the guide. I know it's the fucking slipper! Well, that's not even me playing the game before, it's just like, you find trash shoes and there's a mystery print. Of course it's the ones you found in the fucking trash! Ah. Oh my god! I fucking hate history. That makes sense. That makes sense that you have to do that. Alright. Wow. Look. Wow. Wow. The bottom is covered with paint! Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom and went through where stepped in some yellow paint. So the only one was left when the leaf was removed. Ah! I got paint on my hand. Why is it still wet? Apollo! I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Wow, it really hates this song. It's so crunchy. Or maybe just this screen? I don't know. Look. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom. See? It's covered with paint! Except for... See, right here? Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf! What if a leaf was stuck... What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic! Exactly! The victim's clinic! Wait, that means... that someone from the clinic was involved. Why is she just standing there eating? Detective Sky? I have a favor to ask. What? Can you get us access to the Maractus Clinic? The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes. Really? Well, you did my work for me. You did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Why are you not doing this yourself? Crunchy. Ooh, crunchy. Right, Maractus Clinic. Here comes justice. All right, let's get fucking out of here. Bag of potato chips, yeah. Ah, you two again. When, oh, when will you learn? Look at me however you want, you're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday was Prosecutor Gav, and today's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer! Let's hit it, Apollo! Alright. Reception. Huh, kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place is connected to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived. I said that weird. Looks like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo. Let's get fucking cracking. Why are there bowls? Look at all these bowls! They're from Eldude's Noodles. They're Mr. Salty. And I think we figured out something out. Fuck. I think we have. Mr. Eldude must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Jersey. Might be some clues, like, I don't know, the suspect's fiance's shoes? Maybe! There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus. Who'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic? What? You'd think they used his house entrance instead of the clinic garage in that case. Entrance. Fuck. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, why'd they leave with their shoes? Better take a closer look at these, just in case. Sandals. These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic. The same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder. Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? I know that there's, like, no real logic behind it, both as, like, a thing in media and as a thing you would do as a human person, but I do not personally ever understand in stuff like this, and even, like, in some real-life cases, when people just dispose of evidence at the scene of at or near the scene of the crime in a public waste bin? I never get it. Like, at least drive like a few towns over. I don't know. Like, right there too. At least do it in like the other side of town or something. I don't get it. I know that there's no logic behind it, but I don't know. Take them home and burn them? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Teddy bear. No one's here, of course. Small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. Yeez. Trash can? Or is that a pot? What is that? Alright. Wow. Look at that dirt. Got some real greasy feet. Oh god, where am I? Hey, Apollo! You think this is... Huh. This could be a toe print. Maybe we can get a print off of this. Let's try it out! Let's fucking go! Girl, wash your feet. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe? Should I blow into my microphone to give the effect that I'm definitely playing this on the DS? But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but is there such a thing as a list of toe prints? Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give us to it. She fucking said there isn't one. Which means we can't match this print. Seems like a good time to ask the detective advice. Yeah, good idea. Alright. Miss Sky! Doggy. I love to look at the doggy. Depot Park. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? Can't fool someone trading the way of science. Next you'll have us analyzing face prints. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Nope, okay. Do I give her the fucking shoes? These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there's a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints match, you know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? I do. Got one right here. I think I just might actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare the sample with the other print? This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes her job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. Perfect match. The same person who wore these sandals and slippers. What? I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. Oh, that's one big step closer to the truth. Alright. Walkie. Walkie. Are these your fancy shoes, Walkie? Oh, time the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to? Excuse me, both detainees are currently— Fuck! No, both of them. Pity the questioner. I guess we'll be back then. Fuck. Is Mom out? Does Mama know? No. Heck. You're at People's Park. I don't know. Nope, shit. I didn't mean to go there. I don't think there's anything else to examine here. Same with the door in the clinic. What? I forgot about the kitty in the garage. Left side of the screen. The door. This is the garage door, right? Look, this door says doctor's— Oh, it's the doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks? Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Thump. Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door! Someone's in there! Let's check it out, Trucy! A break-in! They left through that window! Why does all this glowing— Why do you have so many specimens? Wait, Apollo! You're too late to catch them now! That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police! Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance. You're right! She's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Damn. Whole fucking window's busted. Is it busted? I can't tell if it's busted or just open. Someone knocked something over. Books and papers are scattered around the room. Wow, what a mess! This is worse than Daddy's room! Phoenix, clean your fucking room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. Even the cup on the desk. Actually, this room isn't that big of a mess, so if it's worse than Phoenix's room, his room probably looks like he has, like, I don't know, a pair of underwear on the floor. Even the cup on the side here is laying on- oh, that's Apollo. Even the cup on the side here is laying on its side. Desk. Huh? The juice that spilled out of that cup. It's dry. So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. This- I probably can't examine that. Plant knocked over. That's the safe is the obvious thing to look at. What a cute little safe! Looks like a 4-digit lock. Oh god. Oh! Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo! 7, 9... Wait, do you think that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside this safe. Is there any way we can figure out this last 2 numbers? Yeah, I got fucking fingerprint kit! Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers. I wonder. It's my fucking fingerprinting! Well, I have an idea. I knew it, Apollo! What is it? Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are. Fuck, where is it? Oh, crunchy! When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right? It would leave a print! When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So, if we can find the buttons with the fingerprints, we'll have the safe code! Not bad, Apollo! Let's fucking go! I'm gonna blow on it. Look! You can see the oily finger residue clearly. So messy. Look at 7 and 9. These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. This is illegal. 7, 9, The pageantry of blowing into your mic. Oh fuck! Code hacked! I'm a fucking hacker! It opens! What's the goods? This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray? I can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either, it's all in medical speak. Hey, Eldoon, where you at? But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it says Walkie-Talkie! So this is Walkie, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in the safe? Let's see. The physician's signature says Palmaractus. What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filled out the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Alita Tiala is Walkie's fiance. That's one Ida too many, Apollo. I don't even know what he said. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic. Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. I'm sure she had her reasons. So, Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. And she had access to Walkie-Talkie's medical chart. You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo. I read it correctly. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? A doctor. Anything else in here? Oh, nothing else is of interest. Okay. Oh, he said walkie with a Y. Okay. Whoa, what are those? The wall's covered with beavers. Ah, something's moving inside that one. Live specimens? Why? You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh. It's a goldfish. What the fuck? Wow, they're all fish! So many kinds! That's fucked up! Really good she wouldn't know that. Yeah, she would not be able to tell the Y and I apart in that pronunciation. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. This is fucked up. This is a fucking pet store with beta fish. That is evil. Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? Don't you mean burned out? No, our cap logger must have dropped it. But why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord! Huh? There's a red splotch on a part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood. Almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Wow. Can I look at it? I want to look upon it. Cord was a lamp. It is red. It looks like lipstick. Gotta wonder what left that stain. Wait, I know! Maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like, they were trying to write their name and slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? I used to write my name on magic ropes. Okay. I don't think there's anything else of interest here. Is this broken? Or is it open? Window was ajar. Must be how a burglar escaped. Okay, it's just open. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here. Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in is obvious. If it was a month, all the stuff would be cleared up by now with the guy dead. Maybe? I don't know how long it takes to clear dead people's stuff, especially when it's a business. We need to break in today. Alright. Hey, Mr. Eldoon. Fuck, he's not in. No. There's apparently a bullet hole at the clinic? Okay! Fuck. I guess I can look at the plan. My plan has seen better days. But it doesn't make sense either. What doesn't? Normally burglars are looking for valuables, right? That's true! That's what I would do, if I were a burglar. So why look under a potted plant? Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe? I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe? Then maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys! This is getting nowhere fast. Where the fuck is there a bullet hole? Open the safe again. Ugh! Fuck! Yeah! This looks like a bullet hole! You can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of the safe? Hey, the bullet came out! The tip is all squished. Not surprising, given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Ugh. God. Bullet out of court record. Okay. I had a... Okay, let me fucking stop it before it starts beeping. I set a timer to check on my chili. And the timer was about to go off, so I'm gonna go check on the chili. Let me open music again. YouTube.com. I should swap to the BRB screen, because I'm also going to take a small break when I check on my chili. Come on, YouTube.com, you can do it! Give me the good. Let's put the A5 OSD back on. Where'd we leave it off? Here? Sure. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh god! I came back just in time! My laptop was about to fucking die! Ah! Hang on. I still have a piece of lunch to finish. Hang on, give me a second. Okay. Can you stop flashing at me, laptop? Are you not plugged in? Oh my god, you're not plugged in. Fuck. Okay, now it's all I'm plugged in, I'm fine. Thank you. Yes, I know you're charging. God, I keep knocking my my laptop charger out of the fucking socket? Power block? I have a power brick. And I keep knocking it out of it, so sometimes I'll plug my laptop in and it's like, it's not. And I'm like, oh, it's not? Oh, fuck. Anyway. Back to the game. What the fuck was I doing? Stop flashing at me, laptop. You're plugged in. You're fine. Is Mr. Noodle Boy back? No. What? Stop fucking flashing at me! It's distracting. Okay, there it stopped. No! Say about the bullet. Hey, Emma, check this out. Just wondering about this. Jersey, wait! Yeah, that's right, that's not a good idea. What? This bullet was inside the safe, right? That means the police don't know about it yet. Oh, right! We can use this in the trial tomorrow! Do I have to repeat myself every time? If you're going to talk behind someone's back, do so quietly. Alright. Well, the bullet up roughly marks the fingerprints of a gun. Most likely, but I can't check for those. Good Ace Attorney joke, Alex. Alright, let me open the... Chances are I wasn't done in the fucking clinic and there's something else. Oh my god, okay, he is still there. Hey, Phoenix! What's up? Mr. Right! The prodigal... Prodigal? I think it's prodigal, because you say like prodigal son, right? I don't fucking know. The prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright! Prodigal, yeah, okay. Tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. Mr. Wright. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school! He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the fortune attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true! But what about what happened in my first trial? Not in today's trial? There's a single piece of forged evidence. Talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. Not even just his trick. I don't see you jumping into my fence on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. Doesn't really matter now, does it? But not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. I don't think he can show him anything, really. Check out a bullet. Profession to be so thoroughly ignored for a change. Okay. Is Walkie back yet? Walkie, I need you to look you at shoes. Yay! Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back in days. Oh, you again! Do you always have to announce your entrance like that? Man, my old man, Man! Now I'm all in a funk, and it's his fault! One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go! Some days I wonder why I do what I do. This is your second entire case, Apollo. No, I need- well, does he know that about? Oh, he does. Hey. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. But what if you're found guilty of murder? Does he have the blue badger on his shirt? That doesn't seem very street, Walkie. Maybe it is, I don't fucking know. Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? It's the bad badger. Oh my god, I forgot about the bad badger. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I've learned one thing today. It's that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob. Over my dead body! I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG, and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just let me, leave me out of it. Did I get out of the clink? That's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kataki family. Please don't talk as though you assumed you're going to jail, for my sake. Look at these shoes. Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her. For Miss Tiala? Yeah, birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Man, so cute, man. So these sandals are hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Sandals updated in a core record. Oh no! Shocking. Can I show him this? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie. It's yours. Hey look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala. Huh. You lawyers do your homework. So, you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. Give me the goods, not that one. The other goods. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks. The Miraculous Clinic? Excuse me. That's where I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. She was done at the clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What'd she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like on the down low, you know what I'm saying? I'll leave, if you'll marry me. So that was the proposal? You know it! An oath of love right there in the hospital room. Sounds suspicious. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, bye! About that op. Yeah, didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said. Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're G? You know what I'm saying? It means you'll live longer, motherfucker. But didn't you learn about the bullet at the checkup? Yeah. Last time I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. From which doctor? And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets the idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Alright. Do I have anything else? I don't think so, really. Alright. Let's fucking go somewhere else, I guess. Are you in yet, Mr. Noodle? God, I wish they just called him Mr. Noodle. I guess maybe that's why they didn't call him Mr. Noodle, because they didn't want to give the impression that it's shitty, cheap noodles, because that was the problem back in the day. Wait, no, is Mr. Noodle... Do you guys have Mr. Noodle in America? Or is that a Canadian brand? I don't know this, actually. Hey! Wait, sorry, what? Mr. Noodle. Hang on. Can I at least make music play? We've been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Trissy doll? Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor still. Oh. Mr. Muldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Muldoon. Alright, there we go, there's music. Let me... I say as if it matters, because when I tab into the game, it fucking stops. Let me save this picture. No, not email the picture. I don't want to email the picture. Hang on. Save image as... Oh, it's a JPEG. Is this one a PNG? No, it's not. Help. Okay, fine. JPEG it is. Let's hope I have this loaded in. I probably don't. I don't. Alright, let's add image. JPEG. Fucker. Temp. Look at my... Oh god, it's huge. This! It's the garbage brand. And at the time this game came out, I think was probably the only one that we really had, at least that I've ever seen. I'm sure you could get like better ones in like an Asian market, but like at like Walmart, this is what you get. You still can get, but I think there's new brands now. I need to simulate Walmart in my head. Yeah, I think you can get like, yeah, they carry even like, I think they carry like Korean brands now. I don't remember. In some Walmarts. I live in a weird place. Not a weird place. There's like a part of it that's like way more Asian than ever else, so there's like different brands and like different Walmarts. You know how life is. Get rid of these noodles. But yeah, I think it would be funny if they named him Mr. Noodle. Mr. Muldoon, could you take a look at this? Medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. US trash noodles are Maruchan. Okay. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Muldoon? What's going on here? That's what we want to know! The chart belongs to my client. The king of cheap shit noodle. Okay. He's on trial on suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy! You can't put him on trial! He's ABD! ABD? All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Yes. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way! It's like he's a completely different person! Oh, you've sent Maru-chan. I'm not gonna click it, because we're learning things. It's okay to learn yellow noodles. I guess I could pull them up. Oh god. This is a PNG. I can put it in the normal temporary place. Get out of here, Date. It's time to be noodles. Oh no, that's right! I nuked my fucking shit. So no, not image slide. You can put slideshows in OBS? I didn't know that. Is it this? Oh god, it better be this. Please be the right. Yep, there it is. Here is the US brand. Apparently you can put slideshows in OBS. Maybe I can futz with that in a fucking art stream. I've been wanting to do one again, so maybe I'll fucking think about it. Okay, what's up, man? Waki's chart. Well, according to this chart, this Waki-Kitaki feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up beside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet's stuck in there. I wonder if this is a drawing or a real X-ray image. Why would it still be in there if the operation to remove it? Well, but the only reason I could think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? I pulled snug as a bug there next to that aorta. It is connected to the heart. What? Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Fucked up. Whoops. Not something your average doc be eager to fiddle with. You mean? Took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. I'd take a magician. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year tops. But Waki's operation was already half a year ago! That's why I'm saying you're out of time! This kid shouldn't be on trial, he should be on an operating table! Great! Just great! How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trixie doll. Cold despair. Despair? But the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. It wasn't exactly the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Kitakis! You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. God, this goofy face. So he skips the operation and Waki's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful! And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible! He left Waki to die! There's a darkness in this world, Trixie doll. Waiting, hungry. Compared to it, these gangs turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Aldoon? You could operate on Waki, couldn't you? I wish. What? I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even in the world. So Waki... He's real lucky to be alive even now. No! There's one problem. Apollo? This chart, look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right, this operation was how they met. Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Waka's condition, guaranteed. Ah! Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking? Apollo? What were you thinking, Aditya? Oh. Oh boy, this means we're gonna catch ourselves in the middle of the trial. I don't know when I'm gonna stop, but it's gonna be soon. It's gonna be. I could end it here, but I don't want to. I slotted myself out for another hour, so we'll go for an hour and see where we end up. This is it, the big day. Did you get any sleep? Yeah, I went to bed at 1 AM or so. Oh? What time did you wake up? 3 AM. That's only 2 hours, Apollo. But at least you have me. And the amazing Mr. Hat. Here's looking at you, kid. Good luck today, Apollo. That voice. I don't know who it is. It's Phoenix. Hiya. Get any sleep? Mr. Wright! I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I sat myself out earlier today. Somehow, that place makes fake piano playing at the Indochine pasta joint seem almost fun. Daddy, do you know who Prosecutor Graffin's witness is today? Take a guess. How about Little Plum? Aha, that Sherman tank of a mom? Nope, guess again. That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms, you need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy. It's early morning and you're at it already, Trucy. Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. What does that mean, Apollo? So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is? We just asked that. Lita Tiala, your client's fiance. She's gotta be a witness? But that seems so odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance? You have to wonder what Gavin's up to. Something's going down today, that much is clear. Well, not to worry. I've got my panties back. If we can't find a killer, I'll pull one under there. Thank you, Trucy. Court. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is warmed up and it's a sold-out house. Very well. To recap, while yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party, guilty of panty snatching, we did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant. Correct, Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside. The outside? The acquisition of the murder weapon, the preparation for the act. Our poor defendant took all, you see, told. To his betrothed. His betrothed? His fiancée, Herr Judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole. Very well. You may show the, lucky lady to the stand. Your name and occupation, Fraulein? I forgot how to say it. Lady Tiala, my occupation is future wife. Do not do anything else. Do not have any other hobbies. Ah, traditional values. I respect that. Judge, no. 20 brides these days can't even weed baskets blindfolded, underwater. Fraulein. Right, thank you. You're here today as witness for the prosecution. To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first, but I couldn't hide the truth. Honestly, another admirable trait. Fraulein? Fraulein, is it true that, on the day of the crime, the defendant, walkie-talkie, confessed his plans? His plans for murder? Yes. The witness will please give her testimony to the court. It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Walkie found out that Dr. Marcus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Walkie could have done it. So the pistol belonged to Kataki family then. Yes, with regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kataki mansion. on charges of the possession of illegal firearms. And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven. How can you prove something like that? Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks. Rifling marks? Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint left on every bullet it fires. And when did you first hear about Waki's plan? There's the joke. It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it. Hang on, my hands are dry. Very well. Oh god. Defense may begin the cross-examination. The defense needs to make their hands wet. Oh god, that's too much. I'm feeding my hands, hang on. It was the day that the family health checkup came back. I don't need to read this again. Let's start pressing. That was the day of the murder, correct? Yes, everyone in the family received their checkup results that day. When Waki looked at his face went so pale. But of course, he had just found out he had a bullet in his chest. So you were there at the time? Yes. Poor Waki. Another daughter's life, what a rage. That must have been, quite frightening. He was furious. He ripped his report up into shreds. Incidentally, I had to request another copy of the file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint. Waki's at an age where he's hard to— How old are you? How old is she even? 21. And Waki's 19. Why are you talking to like a child? It's hard to control when he loses temper. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute. Great. Now he sounds like a psychopath. Teacher be said, took one of the family's pistols. So, is it easy to take a pistol out from the house? Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. But Waki's a special case, being the next in line. Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, yeah? Well, maybe he is a bit spoiled. I hear he got an amazing presents for his birthdays. Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone. What? Sounds like he has a taste for sweets. And danger. The point here being that making a knife out of bubblegum. Waki had access to a pistol. You already know what happened. Tell me your perception of the crime, meaning the murder. I tried to stop him, I really did. But Waki wouldn't listen. Our defendant has nothing if not determined, it seems. Last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss. Just don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it. How can you say that for certain? How? Her forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fraulein. Fraulein. It was the defendant, Waki, was it? Who took the pistol from his home. We know this for a fact now. I suppose we do. So how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah? That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point? Could someone else have used that pistol? Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. What? One other person had access to that pistol, I guess. What's this? Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. As if she didn't fucking hear us. Who the other person with access was? I mean, it's pretty clear we're going— Nope, not him. Trying to blame her. Well, of course, I mean you, Miss Tiala. Me? But why? You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning. What? Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé? And killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this? It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I think I would hesitate at murder. I'd hope you do more than hesitate! But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. You might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here? You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe. I have evidence showing a connection between the witness and the victim. It's the fucking chart, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Looks like a medical chart. Found inside the safe at the Maractus Clinic. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart. What? Miss Tiala, whatever. Why is your name on this chart? Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala? I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice. A warm little fiancé just froze over. I was on staff at the clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that? Miss Tiala, you testified that you had no connection to the victim. And I don't. Now? Now? I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess. You're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Am I right? That's not true at all. Why, I embrace the ones I love, past laws and all of it. There is no connection now. Doesn't fly in a court of law. Doesn't fly? She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Katakis. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic, true. But you remain connected somehow. Very well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence. Fuck. Still connected to the Maractus Clinic. It's gotta be her shoes, right? Out in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they? Ah! Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals. So sorry, Fraulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you. What's with you? I thought you were on my side! Perhaps you are unaware what that toes leave toe prints? A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal it all. Well, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help get Walkie back on the straight and narrow. This court thinks you need to worry less about Walkie and more about yourself. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story. Your sandals were found at the entrance of the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder. Well, there's a little point in denying it. Very well. The rest will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic that day? Girl, you're so fucking sloppy. She's so sloppy! And you want to marry into a crime family? Ma'am? I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. Warn. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man. Too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful as an old friend. By mistake, you mean the mistake we heard about from the defendant? The botched operation? He was a timid, small man, but I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know? That does make sense. Yes, but there's still one thing which does not. What's that, Prosecutor Gavin? The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home. They don't look comfortable to walk in. I would have worn those sandals home, too. So, why were the sandals left behind? Oh, he pointed out the contradiction before me! There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there which you wore home by mistake? Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin. Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Yeah, forehead? Oh, what the? No fair! He's filing the holes in her testimony. Filling. Depends on if we get the cross-examination. That's fucking nonsense, sir. First time in half a year since I quit in January. Oh, what time did you go to the clinic? I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think. And that was the first time you contacted Dr. Maractus in half a year? Hey, is that AM or PM? Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with. So why did you go to the clinic that day? I went to warn. Do you want Mr. Doctor to run away? Well, after I failed to stop walkie, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem. Couldn't you have called? Why go in person? I called several times that evening, but no one was in. The victim was busy driving home until after 9 PM that night, remember? This was proven by this mirror yesterday, yeah? I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. Knowing the doctor... Just a timid little man. He's just a little guy! You mean the act of malpractice on Walkie, correct? If he had just told Walkie the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened. True, that operation was the start of this whole affair. Oh, of course, if he told him, he might have been erased by the Katakis much earlier. A disturbing thought! We know that the Maractus Clinic had ties with the Kataki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police even if he wanted to. That's why I knew I had to warn him. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any secrets. No dark secrets, eh? What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing. She's hiding something. I know it. I must have some evidence that proves it, too. You're free to think whatever you like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind. Time to be careful as an old friend. But then you'd be betraying Walkie, wouldn't you? No, I did it for him, for us! She went to warn him so that her fiancé would not have to commit such a crime, yeah? I didn't want him to take my Walkie away. There's no way she went to the clinic just to warn him. Do you know why she went, Apollo? Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic. And fast! Okay. It's probably the slippers. Too timid to admit. Why else would I have gone and had any dark secrets? No. Penelope. Penelope. What else do I have? Not a whole lot, really. Is it the chart? Because it was in the safe? Objection! Oh. This chart was found inside a safe at the doctor's office. Yes? Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't you? Mind filling me in? Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Bad hair doctor. And this is where you come in, Miss Tiala. The nurse who filled this chart was you, which means you knew about Walkie's failed operation. Interesting. You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it? You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents. This chart business seemed to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly. Too bad, little attorney. My bracelet's reacting again. What is it, Apollo? I felt my bracelet vibrate just now. Your bracelet? Just like yesterday, like you said. When a witness is unsure of something, the nervous havoc gives them away. But I can't see anything, Apollo. Then what's my bracelet reacting to? Wait, maybe... Yes, that has to be it! What has to be it? Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine. Huh? I can't see it, but you can sense it. I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything. Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Yala's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is. Well then, what do we do? You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes and your senses. It's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow, touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring that to the testimony. Have your old chart. As long as the timid man, too timid. Where would I go? I want to tell him to be careful as an old friend. Oh, fuck. That was the thing I was supposed to press, the new line. Have your old chart. Hopefully. Hey! Why do a clinic for a half-year-old chart now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's quite clear, Miss Yala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring. What? She was unsure. I saw it. Now! That's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It was a clear and present threat. That's ridiculous. Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it. Indeed. Huh? Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I've got on ropes now. I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow with evidence. Evidence. Miss Yala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this. Oh, fuck. Man, I don't know. I actually literally don't know, so I'm just gonna look at the guide. Day 3 trial. Hang on. Hang on. What are you gonna do now? Press the bullet? Okay. Wait. No. Please receiver ring, master proof, present Walkie's checkup report. Okay. Really? Oh, wait. No, that's from the... Where's this fucking shit? Is this it? Checkup report. Yeah, the new shit. A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. Fuck. The Kentuckys are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this? Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything? Oh, I would think that you were positively beside yourself. Because you were afraid. You knew that Walkie's chest x-ray would reveal. Oh! A full half-year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. When the chart came back to haunt you! That's all, Your Honor. What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying? I sensed it. There was great aura emanating from her forehead. Here. Very cool. So, the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic. Very cool. But her connection was deep indeed. A bit too deep. If the Kataki's got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Ristiala? You guessed it. That was easy. Order! I did it! I broke her testimony! Amazing, Apollo! I didn't see it at all! Daddy was right about you! Wait! Miss Tiala? It's true, that chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all! I told him about walking and went home! It appears this cross-examination is far from over. What? She hid the truth from us, this is clear. Yet, it is not clear what this truth has anything to do with the case at hand. Very well. Add it. We'll have a bit more cross-examination. Ah, I was so close! You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. How did Dr. Maractus respond to the warning? Oh, he was quite surprised. Panicky, even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn a Kataki was after them? Incidentally, this court is not afraid of any mobsters. Why, we had a life-threatening situation just yesterday, right here in this courtroom. Yeah, real impressive the way you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hat, sir. After which I carried you back to your chambers. Oh, you fucking passive. Sounds like the judge had quite a fright. Nothing happened in Dr. Maractus' office that day, huh? But what about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo. I know. But we can't prove when it happened. Nor that Alita Tiala was in any way involved. Well, let's try putting some evidence up anyway. There's no way she went to the clinic just to warn him. Do you know where she went, Apollo? Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic. And fast. Man, these trial segments are all just talking. Since I quit in January, I'm gonna warn him. New walkie at the pistol. Timid man, too timid. Why am I going to the clinic? Nothing happened at all, I warned him and left. Oh, that was the end. Fuck. Okay. I don't think I pressed that last statement. I think I just pressed it. I don't remember. The warning. He was panicked, yeah. Something definitely happened in that office. She wouldn't look like just to warn him, you know where she went. The safe somehow, probably? I don't know. No, the safe was the next day, or the day after. Warned her and left. And there's a fucking bullet here. Objection! Oh, okay. You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this. What's that? Looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually. This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Objection! Ah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe. Inside the safe? I guess the police didn't check that far. Objection! But there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day? Objection! Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? The pistol was taken from the Kataki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves the firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder. Not bad, Hair Forehead. Bailiff? Have that bullet analyzed immediately. 30 minutes later, report arrives. Earthly marks on both bullets are identical. Oh, fuck! Who would have seen this coming? Anytime there's a gun, it matches the murder. What am I saying? Anytime there's a bullet, a random new bullet in a Saturn case, it usually matches the murder weapon. There may have been like one ever instance where the bullet didn't match and it was like a second bullet or something. What is that emote? Is that a pog? That is one of. Okay, that's the Daily Pog, whatever that creature is. I love the Daily Pog so much. And Pog sing. Seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position? The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart. Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe? Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Aditya! I mean, it could have maybe also been Walkie. No, Walkie just wanted to kill him. Order, order! Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness? I've already done so. Aditya knew about Walkie Kataki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him and then the bullet finally reached its destination? What? That reminds me. Apparently, the Katakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will. Nefarious! So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune? Hi. You keep talking trash about my Alita! And I'll sue you, lawyer man! Huh? Me? Yeah! You said you'd abuse my Alita! I think you mean accuse. Same difference. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot at the doctor. Me! He left me to die, so I left him to die too. They were in that park. Walkie! Just cool down a second, please. You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll... Miss Tiala? I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard. Something funny? Walkie, wake up and smell reality. Alita, baby? The signature on the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on! It's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. Alita! I love how many women are evil in Ace Attorney. It's good to me. It's usually bad, but I like mean women. Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway. So, the family fortune is what you're really after? That's right. I wanted the money. I do like mean women in gaming. No way! That's whack! I ain't trying to hear that! Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question? Who, me? I believe you said you were going to abuse me? Accuse? What crime, might I ask? Huh? Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat just because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe earlier, after I'd already left the clinic. What? I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat. Wait, but... What are you talking about? Druzy? You had the most to lose if that chart was found! But I didn't have a pistol now, did I? Well, you could have taken walkies! You think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is it was me, I shot him. Objection! That's only because he's trying to protect you! Sorry to intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point. But what point? Certainly, the Fraulein wanted that chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then... Wouldn't she have taken the chart? Oh... You see? That chart wouldn't have been left in the safe. And we wouldn't have heard a burglar that day we were in there. Ah! He's right! Sure is. Miss Tiala. Yes? It is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé. Oh, I'm flattered. Perhaps it's time you told us the truth? Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day. Don't forget! We've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole the pistol, do you? That brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. Weird detail, ma'am! Went back later? The chart was dangerous, you understand. I needed to get rid of it, that's why I went that day. But you couldn't get the chart then, could you? And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place. Ah! That was you?! Nope. Oh, it's out! Give her this door! Someone's in there! I'm breaking! Sorry. So you were the burglar! That was you too? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart. What? That's trespassing! And brazen at that! Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know. In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination. Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? Strategy from AA2? Was this? No. No. I don't remember when the delete case is. Maybe it's AA3. I don't remember. Maractus Clinic. I'm glad I did speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it. I need to be pressing these, not reading them. That brat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill. And that would bring in the police. And that chart would become evidence. And I'd be hung out to dry. But the police didn't check the safe, did they? Well, they thought the crime scene was the park. I'll make sure the responsible parties feel the heat. Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah? I'm kind of thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually. Failed to get it, so I went to press you. Later? When I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after. The 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way. But why did Dr. Maractus keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it. Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance. Insurance? My signature on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him. I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? But you could have stolen it! Could have? Is this some new definition of proof? Well, we'll ask Walkie. He'll tell us. No, he fucking won't. Might I remind you this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself. He's right, isn't he? Spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Yeah, but that one is worthless pressing. But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further? Don't think it matters. Weird fucking detail, girl. What's up? The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes? So it seems. Let's review the facts again, shall we? The killer was shot in this location. This bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. No! However, the entry wound was in the right temple. Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday. Time of the shooting, Wiz was standing here. As for the gun was fired, he shouted. Victim turned his head to look, and was shot. But that testimony was proven to be a lie! Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness it. We were standing to the north, next to the trash can when he tossed those panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple. Silly, silly attorney. What? Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning? Do you remember, Trucy? I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. That's all? What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken. Objection! But his location was proven! Sorry, I was just thinking about directions. I was getting my left and right mixed up again. I was like, wait. Can't write that off as being mistaken. Then why don't you show us, Hair Forehead? Show you what? Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. If the witness, Panties Guy, was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim? But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple? I'm really late with the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is. Why are you talking about standing at the killer mark? Wesley Stickler at the witness mark? And of course, Pumractus was at the victim mark. So this vets to say... Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim? Turn this way. Someplace else. Can't explain this crime without contradicting yourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location. What are you talking about? I don't see any other place. Apparently, Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from? Objection! It's time to raise the roof. And the stakes. Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying? Like so. Double penalty? Hair Forehead wishes to take us in a new direction? Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead. Challenge accepted. It's justice time. Are you sure, Apollo? The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that, and we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been. The killer shot the victim from here. We know what's up, it's fucking Ace Attorney. I sure hope it processes this whole square as the thing and not like a specific fucking place. Please. Okay. We all have a debt to gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala. What do you mean? Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was standing to- fuck? We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw two men. God, I love the polygonal gun. It's so good. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. The shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple. Oh no. Oh yes! Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right, towards the noodle stand. Order! So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand? Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand. I love the 5 polygons on the cutscene. It's good! Which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place? Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was at the stand. Can I prove that? Yeah, there's a fucking footprint, bud. You want evidence that someone was at the stand? Well, I've got... Well, too bad! Well, I've got it. I've got it right here. Too bad. Intriguing. Let's see what we've got. Show us proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand. Okay. It's gotta be this. Please. The Maractus Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Ah! Oh, and Miss Tiala? Your toe print was found in the left slipper. Ah! In other words, this is proof you were inside that noodle stand. Eee! If there was only one slipper mark found at the scene, can this be called a footprint in good faith? What is this? What the Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on cobblestone path. It was wet with paint. I mean, I guess it was raining that day. What? Yeah, you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah? Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground? It's fucking, you need a lot of pressure to leave a fingerprint. Footprint. That's just dumb. One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there. You have a point. We saw the bowls in the clinic. Could someone have hidden that stand? Apollo, I think I might be onto something. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have been to be... Well, Mr. Director? Do you have any proof that someone could have hidden in the stand? I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear a place in that... What does that mean? Scheme to clear a place in that stand? Do I present the fucking bowl? What do you mean? This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Aldoon's noodle stand. Yes, and what about it? We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday in the lobby of the Maractus Clinic. Why would the police not think that was weird? Large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic. Mr. Aldoon was very clear about these bowls. I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodles are in there too. Sorry. Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was space inside the noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala. Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines. I'd like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent. Show me innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale. In any case, the defense has, somehow, made its point. The witness has both a motive and an opportunity to consult Dr. Maractus. More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale. Then please, pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself. This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case. Unfortunately, we're not going to because I'm tired. Or I'm gonna leave you on a fucking cliffhanger. Next time, which should be next week on Wednesday, because as far as I know, there's no fucking earthly events happening next Wednesday. I don't fucking know. I'll see. Ideally, will be next week. Will be Wednesday. Will be same time. Will be groovy. Will end with me tired. As always. Thank you all for coming. Thank you anyone who watches the VOD. Thank you. Thanks. Sky isn't expected to fall. Alright. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for coming. See you all next time. Goodbye.